Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Tech Facts and I'll be presenting some very interesting tech news. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon as whenever I post a video, you get the notification without fail. So, let's start. The Samsung Galaxy M51 announced yesterday will debut in India on September 10 at noon local time. The Galaxy M51 is powered by the Snapdragon 730 SoC and runs Android 10 based on One UI 2.0 out of the box. It has 6GB RAM and 128GB of expandable storage. The M51 is built around a 6.7 Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display which having a punch-hole on the top in the center. For the 32MP selfie camera, around the back is an L-shaped quad camera setup comprising a 64MP primary, 12MP ultra-wide, 5MP nano and 5MP depth sensor units. The biggest highlight in the Galaxy M51 however is its massive 7000 mAh battery that charges through USB-C port at 25 watts. The smartphone also features a side-mounted fingerprints reader and comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack. The Galaxy M51 is currently up for the pre-order in Germany through the company's official website for €360 with two color options, black and white. In India, it is rumored to be priced between 25 to 30,000 rupees and will be sold through Amazon.in in addition to other online and offline stores. So, are you excited for the Samsung Galaxy M51? Tell me in the comment section below. Here's a Oppo patent that shows a clamshell foldable with the screen on the outside. The phone is designed to phone with the screen remaining outside. Folded, it's fairly compact and squarish but doesn't need an external screen like the Razr. It's more similar to the Razr rather than the Galaxy Z Flip as one half is slightly shorter. This leaves the forehead always uncovered. Oppo designed this phone to work in more than two states. There's folded and unfolded of course, but the angle sensor can detect the fold angle and adjust the UI accordingly. Like the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, it can put on a table half folded. The patent also mentions a fingerprint reader as well as the iris sensor. Other Oppo patents have explored foldables with a single display and alternative camera placement, example a pop-up camera. The company also considers sliders with extendable displays as an alternative to the folding design. So let's see what happens to the future of this Oppo patent in the upcoming days. Samsung announces that it kicks off the production of the world's first 16GB LPDDR5 DRAM for the mobile devices, and it's the first to use the third generation 10nm 1Z process based on the EUV technology. It has allowed Samsung to bring down the thickness of the chips by 30%. The new 16GB LPDDR5 DRAM memory requires only 8 chips to do so, whereas previously 8 chips were required to pack a 12GB package. This means that even though thinner, the new generation RAM packs more capacity as well. In terms of performance, the 16GB package outperforms a 12GB LPDDR5 solutions by 16%, 6400 MB per second versus 5500 MB per second. According to Samsung, the new 16GB LPDDR5 RAM chips based on the 1Z process has been the key to solving scaling issues that previously had the 1Y chipset. The company will try to strengthen its presence in 2021 flagship phones with the new manufacturing processes. The Redmi 9A will be introduced to the Indian market on September 2 at 12 noon local time. The phone's landing page on Amazon India is already live and reveals the first sales will begin on the September 4. This will be the third Redmi 9 phone to launch in India after the Redmi 9 Prime and the Redmi 9. The 9A features a 6.53-inch HD Plus LCD, MediaTek Helio 625 chipset and 5000 mAh battery. In addition, the company teased its first wired-in earphones through a cryptic tweet. The message on the post reads, "Wired for everything, confirming we have just not dealing with a TWS product but also teased the earphones will weigh just 13 grams. So let's see at what price will the Redmi 9A along with the wired-in earphones will get launched in India. Xiaomi is reportedly preparing to launch its first smartwatch in India, the Mi Watch Revolve. It will be joined by the company's latest smart band, the Mi Band5. The elevator pitch for the watch is a 1.39-inch AMOLED display, stainless steel body, 14D battery life, and MIUI customized version of Wear OS. It was launched in China and accounts for nearly close to 8,600 Indian rupees. The Xiaomi Band 5 is already available outside the China and is now preparing for its Indian debut. Compared to the Mi Band 4, it boasts a larger 1.1-inch display and a more convenient magnetic charger. As for the price, the Mi Band 4 costs 2,300 Indian rupees and so the new model should cost about the same. One thing is not clear about the band, whether it will have the NFC a feature typically reserved for these Chinese models. Unfortunately, there is no clue as when exactly the two variables will get launched in India. So what do you think? In which month will these Xiaomi devices get launched in India? Tell me in the comment section below. According to the rumor coming from the people working in the Apple supply chain, the smallest laptop from the MacBook family, the 12-inch MacBook, will make a return this year with the Apple's brand new ARM-based chip. It makes sense for the 12-inch MacBook to be the first of its kind since it was driven by the Intel's low-powered Core Y series chips. So tell me, at what price do you think will this 12-inch MacBook be launched? Tell me in the comment section below. Now you can watch some of the Netflix's most popular content without an account. Previously you could sign up for a free trial, but this is even easier way to test out the streaming platform. You can watch the fan favorite Stranger Things, the meme inspiring Bird Box, and note that only the first episode of the TV shows is available, so if you like, you will have to make an account to watch the rest. Also, you can't use the Netflix's app on your phone or smart TV, it has to be through the browser. That's not ideal as the video is coming at raw resolution and there's no way to change it. Having a 4K stream available without an account would have been a great way to test if your internet connection can handle it. So do you have a Netflix account? Tell me in the comment section below. Asus announced the Zenfone 7 series last week in its home country of Taiwan. Now it is launching globally and we finally have European pricings of the phone as well. The Asus Zenfone 7 will sell at €699 while the Asus Zenfone 7 Pro will set you back at €799. The vanilla version will ship with 8GB RAM and 128GB of storage while the Pro option comes with 8GB variant plus 256GB memory. The other key differences include the Snapdragon 865 and the OIS for the main and telephoto cameras on the Zenfone 7 Pro, while the basic Zenfone 7 comes with Snapdragon 865 and no optic image stabilization. The Zenfone 7 family has a lot going for it, a proper AMOLED for 90Hz refresh rate, 3 cameras that can face both ways thanks to the fancy flip mechanism. Unfortunately, the Duo won't be available in North America for the time being. So let's see at what price will the Asus Zenfone Duo will get launched in India. Apple has asked its suppliers to manufacture at least 75 million 5G enabled iPhones and it can anticipate 80 million shipments on its next gen iPhone this year. The Cupertino based tech giant plans to launch 4 new iPhone models later this year, 2 regular and 2 Pro premium offerings. This will support the 5G networks, come with an OLED panel and come in 3 sizes, 5.4 inch, 6.1 inch and 6.7 inch. The regular model with the 5.4 and the 6.1 inch display and have the aluminum sides, while the Pro versions will have 6.1 inch and the 6.7 inch screens and will have the stainless steel frames. However, all the 4 models will come with an updated design with the square edge similar to the iPad Pro. In addition to these products, Apple is also expected to announce a smaller, cheaper HomePod and first over ear earphones outside the Beats brand. The company is also developing a new Apple TV with its faster processor and new remote. A Find My iPhone-like feature for the remote is also in work. Some rumors also claim that Apple will release the stable build of iOS 14 this month. So let's see what happens to these Apple devices in the upcoming future. Lenovo introduced 2 tablets, one premium and one for kids, plus a new smart clock today. The Lenovo P11 Pro is built around 11.5-inch OLED display with 16:10 aspect ratio. The tablet targets audio-visual excellence with HDR10 and Dolby Vision support. On the audio front, there are 4 JBL speakers which boast large 2.5cc chambers and the Dolby Atmos optimizations for cinematic surround sound. The tablet is powered by Snapdragon 732 chipset with 4 or 6GB of RAM and 120GB of storage plus a free microSD slot. This chip may not be the fastest, but it sleeps power. The 8600 mAh battery promises up to 15 hours of usage. Lenovo offers a keypad add-on with a touchpad and a folio case with a built-in kickstand and the Lenovo Precision Pen 2 stylus. The Tab P11 Pro is meant to be to compete with Apple's iPad Pro, Samsung's Galaxy S7 Plus and Microsoft Surface tablets. Also here are 2 cameras, a 13MP regular and 5MP ultra-wide. Lenovo enabled face recognition using the 2 8MP cams on the front. You could also use the fingerprint reader which is built into the power button. The Lenovo P11 The Lenovo Tab P11 Pro will cost €700 in Europe, Asia and Middle East and will be available from November. The price in the US will be much more palatable, that is just $500. The next device is the Lenovo Tab M10 HD Generation 2 is the first to use Kit Space from the Google. It will cost only $130 when it launches next month and meant for family-friendly entertainment. The Tab M10 HD is equipped with 10.1 inch 720p IPS LCD and 2 Dolby Atmos enabled speakers. There is a 5MP camera on the front and an MP camera on the rear. The tablet is powered by MediaTek's P22T chipset with 2GB RAM and 32GB storage plus a micro SD slot. There is a 4 plus 64GB configuration, which is probably the one to get for an extra RAM. The tablet chassis is premium, is built out of the aluminum and houses a 5000 mAh battery. Charging is done over USB-C, but there is no POCO pins too. Those will support more relevant with the different version of the tablet coming in October, which will also support Google Assistant's ambient mode, similar to the UI you get in the Nest Hub, for example. There is an even cheaper way to buy Google Assistant by your bed. The Smart Clock Essential from Lenovo costs you just $50 and will be available next month. It has a simple and easy to read LED display that shows the time, ambient temperature and weather forecast. A night light is built into the clock, which gives you great if you need to get up in the middle of the night. The smart functions are accessible through voice commands. The assistant can control over 40,000 smart home devices. You can also ask if to play some music using the 3-watt speaker. Last but not the least is the option to plug your phone into the USB port on the back for a nightly charge. So let's see when these all Lenovo devices gets launched in India. The Snapdragon 730G proved to be a popular chip for the mid-range smartphones and was used in the likes of the Pixel 4a, POCO X2 and Mi Note 10 Pro. Manufacturers looking for a bit more speed can now go for the fastest Snapdragon 732G. It's the same 8nm silicon as the 730G but with higher clock speeds. The 2 Cryo 470 cores now run at 2.3 GHz, while the Adreno G18 CPU has now been boosted to deliver 15% more performance. The rest is the same with an LTE modem and Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. Bluetooth was bumped up to the version 5.1, but it can have the same features including the aptX, adaptive and true wireless stereo plus. Quick Charge 4 Plus is supported as well. Snapdragon Elite Gaming enables HDR rendering and the game jank reducer. Also it supports Vulkan 1.1, so it can be used in mid-range gaming phones. The first phone to be powered by the Snapdragon 732G will be unveiled soon, POCO has called dips. Qualcomm just announced the new mid-range offering, the Snapdragon 732G chipset, and it's already designed to the POCO X3. While the phone wasn't explicitly named, the announcement of the chipset quoted Sam Jiang from POCO, who said this company will be the first to use the new chipset. The Snapdragon 732G chipset is supposed to bring 15% improvement in GPU department over the Snapdragon 730G, while the CPU's main Cryo 470 Prime is clocked at 2.3 GHz from 2.2 GHz. The performance Cryo 470 core is running at 2.2 GHz while the other 6 cores are ticked at 1.8 GHz. So let's see when does the POCO X3 confirms its launch globally. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.